Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon HeartGold. Now, last time we made it here to Mount Silver, and I said that I would be indeed heading in Mount Silver and fetching something, but I lied. Alright, get used to it. I lie a lot. Today, in fact, we are doing something a little bit different. We are going to be hunting down some legendary Pokemon, starting with some, all of the roaming ones. And these ones are the really frustrating ones to get. Luckily though, they did give you a little bit of a hand in HeartGold and Soul Silver. And the first of the legendary trios is actually stationary. And we've been chasing him around, or her, around, for the entire game. And once you defeat Misty, it is actually going to be waiting for us here at the top of Cerulean Cape. Actually, I don't even think you need to defeat Misty, you just need to get her away from Cerulean Cape. So yes, here we go. It's Suicune, of course. And before we fight, Suicune comes up. He's just like, hey, yo, what's up? I am no match for you, as I predicted. Go ahead. Since I met you in the Burn Tower at Critique City, I've sort of known that Suicune would choose you. Take a look at it. Suicune is waiting for you. It has been waiting for a battle with a worthy trainer to whom it can entrust itself. Nah. Of course, before we fight any legendary Pokemon, it's always a great idea to save. Not that there's really much of a big deal in late generation games, because after you defeat the Lily for any legendary Pokemon which you faint rather than capturing, respawn. So, let's go. Let's battle our first, well, technically our second legendary. No, not technically, definitely our second legendary of the game. So, Suicune is level 40. And with a level 73 Smeargle, we should be able to do some damage here. But what I'm actually going to do is start off with a belly drum here. This will just help us, especially with Pokemon later on that can heal. Belly drum cuts your hit points in half, but it maximizes your attack stat. So I'm going to be doing the most damage possible to Suicune, which again, like I said, is not that much of a deal in this particular battle. But it will help me get Suicune down to 1 hit point in 1 hit, I am hoping. There we go, false swipe. So hopefully that should do enough damage. You know, we got Technician boosted, it's Stab boosted, and we've also got Belly Drum. And yeah, that is 1 hit to get it down to 1 hit point, so that's very good. And now that Suicune is still asleep, I am going to use Netballs on Suicune. So Netballs, I think, have a 3 times catch rate on any water-type Pokemon. Another option to use here would be a Dusk Ball if you want to fight Suicune at night. It's a very good strategy because I think it's either 3.5 times or 4 times. I forget which generation it changed in. But as you can tell, this is going to be quite a time-consuming process because I'm just going to keep throwing these netballs until I catch the Suicune. So I will cut back with you when we have Suicune in a ball. Alright? See you guys in a moment. Alright, nice one. So that didn't take too long, maybe 5-10 minutes, and we now have a Suicune. So I'm not actually going to rename this. Maybe you guys can suggest some nicknames for these Pokemon in the comment section. I'll consider that. Said to be the embodiment of the North Winds, it can instantly purify filthy, murky water. Very nice. So like I said, I'm not going to nickname him. We will transfer him back to our PC. Dale. You two truly are amazing. I've never seen a battle this intense. I have no regrets. Farewell, Suicune. Farewell, Dale. Alright, so the next Pokemon we have to track down, there's 2 of them. And first of all, the way I'm going to do this is we have to fly back to Johto. So we shall go there, and I'm going to fly to Goldenrod City. This is just the way I did it before in, like, my, excuse me, in my, like, first ever playthrough of the game, and it worked pretty well. So like I say, I'm going to go to Goldenrod, and when we get to Goldenrod, we shall go inside and heal up quickly, and I shall show you the tactic I use for tracking down the other 2. So I'll be right back. Okay, so if we just head south of Goldenrod here, I need to open up the Pokegear, but my mother is calling me, so I can't answer right now. Okay, let's head into the map, and we can see the locations of Entei there and Raikou. So all you need to do is every time you change routes, they will change routes. So if we now head back into Goldenrod, this is just an example. You can see Entei and Raikou have moved. So all you have to do is keep flicking down between Goldenrod and Route 34. Entei's getting pretty close now, actually. Until... I mean, there's no point in checking in Goldenrod because there's no wild Pokemon in Goldenrod. Yeah, until one of them is on the same route as you. Okay, let's keep checking, keep having a look. Raikou has now moved over. You know, this might be better to use on that route between Olivine, because there's 2 routes, 38 and 39. So you know what, that's not a bad idea. Alright, let's head there. And something else to note as well is every time you fly, they change their route drastically. So there's no point trying to like fly to a closer route than the one that they are currently on, because they will just like teleport miles away. Okay, so that's not a viable strategy. Alright, actually now that I think about it, I don't think there's any grass on Route 39 anyway, so this is a pretty silly idea. But let's head on up and see if this works. Route 39. I could have sworn... Oh yeah, there is some grass there. Nice. Okay, so all you have to do is just stand on the like the border between the 2 routes. So here's Route 38, and check, none of them are near. So you flick back over to the next route, and check the Pokegear. Raikou is getting closer, which is good. So it's just a case of keep going until they are the same route as you. So I guess we will cut back again to when we have one of them on the same route. Alrighty, so I've actually switched to doing Route 30 and 31, and I can see that Entei is in Route 30 with me. So let's see. It may take a couple of attempts to track him down. No, we found him first straight away because I can hear by the music. Alright, so roaming Pokemon will flee straight away. If you are faster than him, you can get attack off on him. And that's exactly why I'm going to use Mean Look here. This will lock him into battle, and he can no longer run away. Alright, so he can no longer escape, can't escape, so he will try to escape, so you basically get a free turn there. So I'm going to go with my same tactic as with Suicune. I'm going to use Belly Drum first of all to maximize my attack stats so that I can it only takes me 1 hit to get him down to 1 hit point. And he's going to use Roar and try and end the match, but it's not going to work. Fantastic. Use a Spore here, send him to sleep, and then a False Swipe to hit him down to 1 hit point. So there's no real point in saving after trying to track down Entei or Suicune, because they will, or not Suicune, sorry, Raikou, because they will just keep on moving. So again, if you run out of like Pokeballs, you can just run away and they'll continue to roam. So this time I'm going to be using Fast Balls on Entei and Raikou, because they have a base speed of 100 and 115. I forget the order, but if they do have a base speed of... Oh, Roar actually worked. That's new. Okay. Good news is he's down to 1 hit point, so I guess we continue to track him down. That's frustrating. Okay. Guess I'll see you guys when I find Entei or Raikou again. Wow, that's actually really annoying. Okay, so here we go. Here we have another chance to redeem ourselves. Actually, this time we found Raikou. And, oh, we have actually found it before because we've done a little bit of damage. So, of course, pressure will be working. I have healed Shadow here because I assumed we might come across Raikou and we will need to Belly Drum and hit him down. So he's going to try fleeing, but he can't. We'll send him asleep before he can use Roar, because I'm pretty sure Raikou also has Roar. And then it's just a case of repeating the exact same strategy as with Entei. The good news is that we won't oh no, I just used... Hang on, wasn't that what I was meant to do? Yeah, that was what I was meant to do. Okay, yeah, the good news is we won't have to lower their health down. Oh no, he's going to use Roar. Oh, use Spark. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, we won't have to lower their health down anymore. We'll only have to... okay, I'm going to have to put him back to sleep. We'll only have to put him back to sleep each time, and then just throw balls until we catch him. And again, I think Raikou is the fastest, has 115 base speed, and Entei has 100 base speed. So we should be able to get that 4 times ball multiplier with the fast ball. Yeah, another strategy you can use as well is letting them run away, putting them to sleep, and then using quick balls the first turn you find them. But I've found that strategy isn't really that good because you have to keep like running into Raikou and Entei again. And there's even another Pokemon we have to find after this as well, so it's not great. Oh my god, please. I thought that was it. Honest to god, I thought the first fastball we would throw at Raikou here would work, but it did not. It did not. Also, my 3DS is running out of power here, so I'm going to look away, because that always helps. I found, like, when I was a little kid, whenever I would look away and throw a Pokeball, I would catch the Pokemon. So maybe that's just wishful thinking. There's a roar, it failed. That's good. Still trying to plug in my 3DS here. Let's just put Raikou back to sleep. Oh, did he use Quick Attack? I think he did. I may need to heal. Hang on. Yeah, sounds like I need to heal. Still trying to plug in my 3DS. Do I want to heal or do I want to throw a ball? This is a really tough call. You know what? I am going to heal. Let's go with a Hyper Potion. Because the last thing I want to do is to run out of hit points with Shadow here, because if we don't have Mean Look in effect, Raikou will just run away, and there's no point in him, there's no point in trying to catch him if we can't put him to sleep, and if he keeps running away. So yeah, we definitely need Shadow to be full health. Okay, let's go for another fastball. I'm actually concerned I'm going to run out of fastballs, but the good news is with Raikou and Entei, you can just run away and find them again later, so there's no real danger of running out of Pokeballs here. Although, fastballs are a bit tricky to get hold of. If you didn't know, fastballs are made from white apricorns, and you give them to Kurt, and he will turn one apricorn into one ball. So yes, that's currently not helping us out that much. Gonna use Spark again, it's fine, at least he's given some fight, unlike Entei. We can do this. We can catch this legendary beast. Hopefully quicker than it took us to catch Suicune as well. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna cut back to when either Raikou runs away, or I catch him. Okay, so this is my last fastball, and I've got a feeling this is not going to be enough to catch the Raikou. I've had it shake 3 times, 4 times altogether now. Oh my goodness, please. Talk about luck. Oh, that is amazing. I was like, this is my last fastball, I've got a feeling this isn't going to work. And then I catch it. Freaking awesome. The rain clouds it carries let it fire thunderbolts at will. They say that it descended with lightning. Oh my goodness, guys, we got a Raikou. Unfortunately, I have run out of fastballs to track down Entei and the other roaming Pokemon, which we need to find in Kanto. Actually, you know what? I mean, look, we can see Entei's all the way over there. Entei is currently at 1 hit point, so all we have to do is find him, sleep him, and throw balls. The other Pokemon we got to find is Latias over in Kanto, which I'm going to use the same strategy. Unfortunately, Latias has recovery, which means I will need to keep using False Swipe, so that's why Belly Drum False Swipe is going to work really well with Smeargle here. My goodness, guys, we caught 2 legendary Pokemon in this episode so far. I have to go and grind up some white apricorns, so I guess I'll see you guys when we start hunting them down again, so I'll be right back. Alright, so wow, that took a long time, but I finally found Entei for the 2nd time. He is awake. He is going to try and flee, so I'm going to lead straight on with the Mean Look, as usual, and he will try and run. It won't work, because Mean Look, and then he's going to try to roar his way out. So, same strategy as last time with Raikou, I have more fastballs, so I'm going to put Entei to sleep here, and again, just keep throwing the fastballs until I finally catch this fiery little bugger. Alright, so okay, I guess I'll cut back to you when something happens. Nice, that was very painless actually. It took me like 11, maybe 12 fastballs to catch Entei there. Whew. Whew. Oh, that's gonna peak. Volcanoes erupt when it barks. Unable to contain its sheer power, it races headlong around the land. Okay, so we have caught all 3 legendary beasts, and oh my goodness, my mother is going to call me. Yes, she is. What a triumphant episode so far, but like I said, we are going to go for one more Pokemon, and that is Latias, and she is flying around in Kanto. And so I'm going to show you, in my opinion, the best place to track her down. And she is going to be slightly more annoying than those last two. I mean, well, yeah, two, I guess. So we're going to fly to Fuchsia City. And I'm going to quickly heal up Shadow here. And I will be with you once that is done. So I will be right back. Alrighty, so in my opinion, the best place to try and grab yourself a Latias or Latios is in the area just to the east of Fuchsia City here. I forget the route number, but it will pop up on screen here. 15 and 14, or 16, I believe. Anyway, so if we head along here, I have actually battled all the trainers now. I did that a couple of episodes, well, before a few episodes ago. So anyway, right here is the sort of seam between the two routes. Again, we check our Pokegear, we see she's all the way up there, and again, you just find this, the sort of stitch, and then you flick between them until she comes into the same route as you. That's okay, I'll bring you back in when she's here. Alright, so here we have Latias, level 35. This should be a breeze. So, okay, first thing we're going to do is use Mean Look to lock her in. She does not have any moves that can mean she can like end the battle. So once you've locked her in, she's here for the stay. So she's going to try Flee, that'll waste up her turn. We will go with Spore and then Belly Drum. And then go with the False Swipe, because this is where Latias, and I think Latios as well, get tricky. Because they have Recover, and of course Recover can heal up to 50% of your damage in one go. So the Belly Drum to maximize our attack stat is really going to help here, because we can always be at least one attack away from knocking her back to 1 hit point. And hopefully, I mean, we are over double her level, she shouldn't be able to do too much damage to us, although she probably will now that I've said that. Okay, and then we're going to go with the exact same strategy as Raikou and Entei. We're going to hit them, or hit her with the fastballs, because she has, I think, base 100 speed. I forget, I think it's over 100. At least I remember doing this in my playthrough of HeartGold anyway. I used fastballs to catch her. So yeah, that's the tactic. If you run out of balls, of course you can always run away and she will continue to roam around Kanto. But other than that, there's not really much else to say. I guess we'll cut back again to some sort of result. Alright, so I'll see you guys in a moment. Yes, alright, so we caught Latias. And again, if you have any suggestions for nicknames for these 4 Pokemon, Entei, Raikou, Suicune, and Latias, leave them in the comment section below. I'd love to hear them, and we'll maybe do that next time. So Latias, it communicates using telepathy. Its body is covered in down that refracts light to make it invisible. It's the Eon Pokemon. So there we go, guys. We've caught those 4 Pokemon, and whew, am I glad that is over. I was really dreading these last couple of, or this episode, mainly for that Latias one, but also, you know, tracking down Raikou and Entei is also tricky, and the fact that they both use Raw can be tough. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you all next time when we do a little bit more legendary hunting, alright? So thanks once again, I'll see you all then. Bye!